Hello, welcome to Gdynamictube TV. This video is going to be following Bobrisky's story. Yes, we are talking about Bobrisky, and not just Bobrisky, whose real name is Idris Okoneye, and how he has bagged 6 months in jail. We are not just going to be talking about that, we are going to talk about it as it also concerns Verydackman, and of course recently Cubana chief priest. What could Bobrisky have done differently, and how is Verydackman still very much in this story? Let's delve into it in this video. Welcome guys. Before I continue, please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do so. To subscribe, there's a subscribe button. Click on that and also click on the notification bell that will pop up after that. That is what is going to let you know when we have new updates for your viewing pleasure. Like this video because you are definitely going to enjoy it. Now let's get into it proper. Guys, Bobrisky Idris Okoneye was recently jailed. Yes, 6 months in jail, and a lot of celebrities have come to his defense. Now, the thing is, while he was still being arraigned and he was, to be remanded, and we still had days to fix the arraignment because there was public holiday was supposed to be sentenced on the 9th of April, but they had to move it to the 11th, I think, of April because there was a public holiday. Now, Idris Okoneye pled guilty. And celebrities have now come to say that at this point, it looks like there is something more to it. Because when it was first arraigned, that's what I wanted to say earlier, when it was first arraigned, a lot of persons felt like this is just a witch hunt. And coupled with the fact that Verydackman just got out of jail a few days prior. Verydackman is a Nigerian social media activist and somebody who speaks concerning trending topics on social media. Yeah, he was in jail. He was taken, and Bobrisky was very happy because he said it was one of the ones that influenced him being arrested. Right now, Verydackman came back, and shortly after Bobrisky went to jail. The thing is, Verydackman and Bobrisky used to have this back and forth, right? And it was about Bobrisky's identity on social media. He identifies as a girl on social media, says he's a cross dresser. We are still going to get into that and how he played in the court of law, but like they had that back and forth. So when Verydackman came out and Bobrisky went to jail, Verydackman insisted, or said, boasted, not insisted, boasted that it was he who facilitated Bobrisky's EFCC arraignment, saying that he went there because he needed to speak with people in higher authorities. So when he got there, he spoke with the Inspector General and this one, that one, and he told them that they needed to take Bobrisky for cross-dressing and whatnot. But they arraigned him for a totally different thing, which was one of the things that made people believe that, okay, maybe they needed to just take him for something, but they didn't want to arrest him for cross-dressing. Because according to Reno Omokri, a former presidential aide, he said that the government needed Bobrisky to be taken for cross-dressing, but they didn't want to do that in order to not antagonize the Western world because they needed their support. And that President Goodluck Jonathan's attempt at second term presidency was caught because of the anti-gay law that is signed back in 2014. Now that was why they frustrated his attempts at becoming president in the nation for a second term, and that Buhari tried to theater along that line and were frustrating him. So Tinubu is trying to be smart, found something that is actually legal in the country, law in the country, took him for that, and then had EFCC arraign him. But basically, we know he's suffering for cross-dressing, and a lot of persons shared that sentiment, right? And he pled guilty, said he was a first-time offender, was going to use his position in society to help things. But now people are saying that Bobrisky's lawyer did him dirty, because something similar happened, and it happened to Cubana chief priest. Now, Cubana chief priest situation, they also dug up videos. They even went as far back. They arraigned him on a 3-count charge. Bobrisky was arraigned on a 4-count charge. But Cubana chief priest was arraigned on a 3-count charge of abuse of naira. They even dated it back to January of 2020 when he sprayed money. And this man appeared in court. He said he was not guilty, and he has been set free on a bail of 10 million naira, and he has paid the bill accordingly because he's now back on social media posting and saying money in our water. Okay, so he did. A lot of persons are saying Bobrisky's lawyer should have asked him to also not plead guilty, because if you recall, when Bobrisky was what's the word now? When Bobrisky pled guilty and the judge postponed his sentencing, his lawyer said, oh, Max is going to get his 50,000 naira fine, since he pled guilty because the first time offender. The options were 50,000 naira fine or 6 months in jail, but the judge said 6 months in jail, no option of fine. That was what Bobrisky ended up getting. I don't know if you are following the story that I'm telling you. So they are now saying that his lawyer did him dirty and Bobrisky should not have, gone to jail. But now that Bobrisky is in jail, what does that even say? A lot of persons are missing him on social media because Mommy of Lagos should have come out and fought somebody else. Himself and Portable also had a fight. The thing is with Verydackman's mentioning of Bobrisky's name, saying that, oh, it was bad, it's bad to the society and is influencing young men to want to parade as women and whatnot. Portable also took up that. Portable is Abi Bukikiola, a Nigerian controversial singer and artist, who also took up Bobrisky's social media presentation and said that that was just really bad for him to be presenting as a female when he is obviously a man, right? So that also happened, and that was one of the things that triggered, like there was a lot of what's the word now, a lot of talk surrounding Bobrisky before the EFCC just took him. So that's where we are at current, and people are now saying,
watch this video to the end.
Verydackman, you that you are saying that you were the one that influenced and was behind, that is behind Bobrisky's jail term now, you're happy that he's in jail. Are you saying that you are the one that is also behind Cubana's Cubana chief priest rather, or is this a ripple effect? Like, explain how this is happening. Is it a ripple effect? Are you also the one behind it? Because at this point, that means you are going to be stepping on so many toes if they decide that, if the EFCC decides that they want to arraign everybody who has at one point or the other abused the naira. This Naira Abuse Act has been signed into law since 2007. So from then till now, do you know how many persons, how many occasions, how many parties have happened? If they want to start picking any and everybody, nobody is even safe. Recently in 2023, they even included money bouquet as illegal. Yes, if you don't know. So if you are getting money bouquet or you are making money bouquet, some people's sources of income is about to go empty because you can't do that. You can't write on the naira, you can't staple the naira, you can't pin the naira, you can't step on it, you can't spray it, you can't tear it. There are so many other things that you can't make bouquet of it. There are some things that you can't do to the naira that is quite illegal if you are going to be taking all of that very seriously. So they are saying, Verydackman, are you still saying this is you, or are you mean? Because another thing is, Verydackman's arrest was caused by Tonto Dike petitioning and saying that, oh, he defamed me and whatnot. It was Tonto Dike that carried him. And Tonto and Bobrisky's friendship have ended now for quite some time now. Both of it ended on a very bad note, right? So I'm quite interested in hearing what you guys think concerning Bobrisky, Verydackman, Cubana Chief Priest Association, and this naira abuse. Do you think that this man is being singled out and witch hunted, or do you think that they are just using him to make a lesson, or is the government now trying to be serious about handling of money? Because we also have videos of politicians throwing money at campaigns and whatnot. So you are going to be arresting people. Are we going to start from the presidency? Are we going to start from the presidential abode in Abuja and take the politicians that are there, that have at one point or the other sprayed money? Is that what we are going to be doing now? I'm quite interested in hearing from you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have things to add, you can please do that in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you. Like I mentioned earlier, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for doing that. I will be seeing you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye, loves.
Thank you for watching our videos at Gdynamictube TV.